Welcome back to NC Bass, and today we're on Lake Norman Tuesday tournament. We got a big crowd. I don't know, like 25 boats or so. Seems like a lot of boats, but I haven't been here in a couple of weeks, so it might be a struggle. I'm probably going to start where I was catching them last time I was here in the Big Bass Bash. I should be able to at least catch fish here. It was way better than Lookout and Hickory. I should be able to at least catch 5 fish. I don't know about how big, but I'm even going to come back out after tournament. I'm going to fish from daylight till dark. Hopefully I can catch some fish, figure these fish out. Water temp's down to 67. They should be in the fall transition, feeding up on shad. These fish are trying to eat and get ready for the winter, so hopefully I'll at least catch them. It seems like a jerkbait day, but I'm hoping for top waters. Maybe I can catch them cranking. Usually when it gets down to the mid 60s, I can catch them cranking and jerkbait, but maybe we can still get a few on top waters. I really want to catch them on top waters, so I'll probably try to force that at first, but bigger fish should probably come on the jigs. I don't know. I know if I get desperate, I have to go to the Ned rig. I can probably catch fish on that, but the water's up a lot, so that should help the bite. Let's see how it goes. Fish already. God, I love this green light. Oh, he ain't big. Jig fish. Green light dock. Ooh, fish landing violation right there. Went to the green light dock. Started out even though it's been daylight for over an hour. It's a little, maybe 15-incher. There we go, top water, baby. No, I lost him. Shouldn't have rushed him. God, he was like a 1.5. Man, I threw the crankbait through her 2 times. Good. Almost all the way back to the boat. He's not big at all. I mean, he's super tiny. But hey, that's going to encourage me to throw top waters. I did not expect to get one halfway back to the boat. Scared me. He's a baby. Just glad to get some on top waters before it got too cold after this cold front this weekend. We're supposed to come Friday. I know it's going to be so tough to catch them on top waters. Just glad to get a couple today while the water's still not that cold yet. It's hard to put it down. It's a bad thing about starting at 7:30 though. I missed the whole morning bite. I kind of wish we'd started at 6:30, but I'll be out here tonight at dusk, and it'll really be top waters probably. Good sign though. If all the bait's still back here, then there are gonna be my other spots too. Fish right there at the boat. Not big at all. I'm a jerkbait. Right when I was just going to reel it in because it's close to the boat. That's when he hit it. Maybe I should throw a shad rack. These fish are feeding up. They're still back here. I was hoping the water wouldn't be too cold. If they're in this spot, they're going to be in my other spots too. I'm excited. Missed a couple on top waters, but they are killing the top water, so these fish are aggressive. It's gonna be a good day, guys. Maybe we're not catching big ones, but I'm surprised the water's not more muddy back here. I thought this would be my largemouth spot. Fish. Good. I mean, that's why you don't want to use braid when you catch tiny ones close. I mean, I ripped him out. Oh, he's a hybrid. Not a good sign, guys. I mean, a good sign that there's bait here, but it could have been what I missed earlier. Come out of the water on it. It's a baby hybrid. There's definitely bait here. Cool looking fish, but I really wish the state would stop stocking them. God. right. That might be a hybrid. Oh, he's a little spot. That was awesome though. Watch him come up and nail it right at the boat. Well guys, midday update. I'm in the very back of this cove, a little bit up the lake, trying to catch some largemouth. I'm trying to fish in the very back of these creeks. I know on the main, I go main lake points and catch spots all day, maybe even catch a big one, but I'm trying to catch some largemouth. I know it's the only way I'm gonna win. I want to catch fish though, but there's some shad back here. I gotta go through a no wake zone to get all the way back here. I'm kind of regretting it, but I found some shad. There's a cormorant back here, so I know there's some bait back here. Hopefully I can find these largemouth. It seems like they're just out in the open water though with the shad popping, but I think we're about to get on them. I need at least 2 big ones. I just want to catch fish, so it's gonna be a tough day to win it, but I still got hope to win it. If I catch some largemouth out here, I can maybe make a comeback, see how it goes. Well guys, tournament was a bust. I did not get a bite after 8:30. 4 hours straight, no bite. I didn't even stay to see what won. I was so mad I just went ahead and left. Got a haircut, got something to eat. I'm back out here with Brandon. Hopefully we can catch them. We've been fishing together for like 15, 16 years, but he barely even fishes anymore, so he's been bad luck lately. See if we can break the curse. I'm trying to show that, especially late fall and early spring, the afternoon is way better than the morning because that's when the water warms up the most. These fish should be trying to feed at the end of the day, right before the sun goes down, and hopefully we can find them schooling. But I thought I was going to catch them this morning, so I could be wrong. But hopefully we can catch something. I mean, my biggest fish today was probably 1 pound, so hopefully we can catch something bigger than I caught this morning. Let's see how it goes. First or second cast? I was just making the intro. He caught one already. Like I said, guys. God, you wonder there's something in the water down here, like a big boat or something sunk right there. I'm probably getting hung on. Starting out decent with a decent one. I mean, he's like what I caught this morning, maybe smaller. He's schooling me from the back. He's little. Square bill, not even touching the bottom. Well, I'll put the spinning rod up then. Looks like we're gonna catch my moving baits today, guys.
It's 2 in 10 minutes.
We've been here 10 minutes. I mean, that's how this morning started too.
You wanna weigh this one?
No, it's a dink. Little spot. This is supposed to be a largemouth spot. Dang it. Square bill not even hitting the bottom. Missed that one. We got a keeper in the boat, maybe. He's like 14 on the dot. They're eating the red orange crankbait. 15 incher. Probably about 1.3. Catch them when they ain't big. This dude. Largemouth. Little baby largemouth.
It's murdered it.
Fish. I mean, as soon as it hit the water, it ain't big. On speed trap, made 2 reels and he hit it. He's up on the bank and he shook one hook out. He's about to get off. Oh, he's a tiny guy. I missed a nice one on the jig, reeling it in. But we're getting bit on the square bills. Bright colors supposed to catch the red's supposed to catch the big fish, not the babies, but little spot. Video. Dude, we don't need the net. Chopo fish. He feels huge, but I think he got hooked sideways. Yeah, he got hooked sideways. I fight hard when they're like that. He murdered it, and I didn't even get it on video. Maybe the biggest fish of the day.
Is that on the bank?
Yep. Shad everywhere deep. Another little, he's probably like 15 inches, nothing big. Fun on top waters though. Every lake's got bigger. Oh, lipless fish, that might be a hybrid.
Lipless crank?
Yep, nope, a tiny little bass.
How deep?
Not that deep, maybe 5 or 6 foot. He's underneath that ball of shad. There's shad everywhere, guys. Little fat dink. He hit it like a hybrid. He hit it so hard. He can't get his mouth around. He's so little.
He's throwing up stuff.
Oh my God, dude.
What kind of shad he's throwing up?
Throwing up shad everywhere. Another baby. Look at the graph.
I know, it's
like
crazy.
There's fish all on the graph, and they're streaking, so they're feeding right now. There probably was one somewhere with them. Chapo. Got one. He's a baby. What? Why did like a fish this small thinks it can eat this thing? I don't get it. Thought it was a largemouth, but it's not. It's a spot. Not much smaller than what we're catching, but he's even small for today. Yeah, big fish or rock? Oh, huge one, dude.
Get the net, get the net.
No, not the net. Let me get the light so we can see it. It's huge. Oh, it ain't that. I mean, it's a nice one, but I thought it was a giant. Big old spot, though. Best fish of the day. Right at the big spot. Maybe 2 pounds. Bad as can be, though. Oh, yeah, that's a 2 pound spot all day.
No, it might not be a PB.
No, you have a 306.
I'm definitely taking a picture of it.
That's like a 2.2. Man, told you there'd be some retreads over here. That's where they had a big tournament last week. Let's see what this guy weighs. I did not believe you. Look at that. 66. The scale's usually a little bit off. 266. That's a fish. I can't catch up with him. He ate it and came right at me. Finally got one on the jackhammer. He's throwing up shad. Look how small the bait that they're eating. Tiny little thread fin shad. That's why he just caught a 2.8 on a 1.0 square bill. There's a little guy. Half his tail's gone for some reason.